Here's a closer look at everything coming together bit by bit. The avocado's getting nice and creamy, the tomatoes and onions adding that pop of color, sneaking in. Honestly, one of those things that never goes out of style. Crispy toast, creamy guacamole, and every bite packed with flavor. Time to shake things up, literally a little dance, a little shake, because good vibes make everything taste better. Let's take a closer look at what's happening here. There's nothing fancy here, but somehow it always feels like a treat. No complicated steps, no fancy tricks, just fresh ingredients. It just lifts everything up, bright and so satisfying. Now it's time to dance and shake things up because good flavor needs good vibes, right? Here it is, our finished product, fresh, vibrant, and ready to be enjoyed. It's simple but packed with flavor.
Hey Hamlet, do you have this cilantro?
Sí, aquí lo tengo. ¿Qué más quieres?
I think that's it. We got salt, lime. Let's do this.
Ok, vamos. Guacamole, guacamole. I love guacamole. Guacamole, guacamole.
Alright, so today's a bit of mash up. Literally, eggs, avocado, guac, because why not keep it simple and good? Funny how the simplest ingredients can turn into something kind of special. Alright, keeping it simple today, just the basics for something delicious. And here's our ingredients: avocado, chopped parsley, lemon, tomatoes, boiled eggs, white onions, some herbs, cherry tomatoes, olive oil. We don't have rye bread here, so I'll be using gardenia bread. There's just something about avocado and eggs, like they were made to be best friend, and guacamole, that's the extra friend who always shows up with good vibes. No big plans today, just a quick mix of comfort food that somehow feels a little extra. Let's see where it goes. So we started off with the avocado, always the start of the show. Scoop it out, gave it a little mash to get things going. Then everything else followed, just the basics that bring all that flavor together. Toast it all in, gave it a good mix, and honestly, that's all there is to it. No complicated steps, no fancy tricks, just fresh ingredients. Doing their thing and coming together like they always do. Simple, easy, and always hits the spot. Here's a closer look at everything coming together bit by bit. The avocado's getting nice and creamy, the tomatoes and onions adding that pop of color, sneaking it with all that freshness. Just mix until it's all blended but still a little chunky. Honestly, watching it come together is almost as satisfying as eating it. Alright, now it's time to bring it all to life. Let's squeeze in some fresh lemon juice. That little hit of citrus just brightens everything up and ties it all together. Giving it a little mash, nothing too crazy. I love leaving a bit of texture, makes every bite a little different. It's funny how something this simple has kind of become a staple everywhere. Like avocado toast is practically a whole personality now. Mixing it all together now, and I swear it's one of the most satisfying things, watching all these ingredients, fresh ingredients, come together into something so tasty. There's nothing fancy here, but somehow it always feels like a treat. What's really cool about this is how it feels a little bit fancy, but it's actually the easiest thing to put together. There's no pressure, no strict rules, just good ingredients doing their thing. And honestly, avocado toast and guac are like a blank canvas. You can keep it totally classic or dress it up with whatever is hanging around in the kitchen. And the best part, it always hits that comfort food vibe, where it's a slow morning, a quick break in the middle of a busy day, or even something light and fresh for dinner. This just works. It's kind of amazing how a simple steps can turn into something that feels so satisfying. And you know, there's something nice about making food like this for yourself. It's simple, sure, but there's care in it. You are taking a minute to slow down, put something fresh together, and enjoy the process. Even if it's quick, that's part of the magic, I think. let's take a closer look at what's happening here. You can really see everything coming together. The avocado is creamy, the tomatoes are adding those bright little pops of color, and the herbs are just stuck in there. Bringing it all to life, you can already tell it's going to be good. Love when you can see the freshness in every bite. And just like that, we're done with the mix. Looking fresh and ready to go. Next up, it's time to get our bread nice and toasty. Because let's be real, good toast is what takes this whole thing to the next level. So yeah, keeping it simple, we're just using gardenia bread. Nothing fancy, but honestly, it gets that job done. Soft, reliable, and so soft. Really nicely. Toast it up until it's golden and crisp on the outside but still soft in the middle. It's all about the texture balance. Now for the best part, piling that fresh avocado right on the toast. Be generous with it, no holding back here. Spread it all the way to the edges because every bite deserves the good stuff. Now, this is the part that always feels the best. Taking that golden crispy toast and loading it up with all that fresh guac. There's just something satisfying about spreading it on. Watching the bread soak up all that creamy goodness, it's like giving the toast its full purpose in life. And I love how it catches little chunks here and there, the tomatoes, onions, cilantro, all those colors and textures showing up in every swipe. You don't need it to be perfect. In fact, the messier the better. That's when you know it's real, homemade, and full of flavor. It's simple, yeah, but this is where it starts to feel special. Like you are taking everyday ingredients and turning them into something that's worth slowing down for. Honestly, can't wait to take that first bite. So yeah, you can leave it simple or go wild with toppings, little chili flakes for heat, maybe some sesame seeds or even a drizzle of olive oil if you're feeling fancy. Today, keeping it classic and letting the guac shine. Tomatoes. And that's it. We are all done. Simple, fresh, and honestly one of those things that never goes out of style. Crispy toast, creamy guacamole, and every bite packed with flavor. It's proof that you don't need a ton of ingredients or time to make something that feels a little special. Whether it's breakfast, a snack, or even a quick meal, this one always hits the spot. Alright, moment of truth, taste test time. Let's grab a piece and see how we did. First bite, wow, that crunch from that toast hits right away, and then you get that creamy avocado, super smooth but with just enough texture. The onions and tomatoes add that little burst of freshness, and the little cilantro, yeah, definitely brings it all together. And that zing from the lemon, it just lifts everything up. Bright and so satisfying. Honestly, it's simple but so full of flavor. Every bite has a little something going on, crunchy, creamy, tangy, fresh. It's one of those things you can eat any time of day and never get tired of. Definitely a win, and the best part, so easy to make whenever you are craving it. Alright, now that we've crushed the avocado toast, let's keep it going and make some straight up guacamole. Super easy, super quick. Literally just toast everything: avocado, onions, tomatoes, a good squeeze of lemon, a pinch of salt and pepper. Mix it all up, and that's it. Simple, fresh, and ready to do. We are keeping it extra easy today and letting the NutriBullet do the work. Everything goes in: avocado, onions, tomatoes, lemon, and in just a few seconds, it's all perfectly mashed and ready to serve. Honestly, couldn't be simpler. Alright, for this part, we are keeping it quiet. Let's just enjoy the sounds of everything coming together.
Time to shake things up, literally a little dance, a little shake, because good vibes make everything taste better. Let's get a closer look at what's going on here. Everything's coming together so nicely. You can really see the texture and colors blending perfectly. We just switch out the blade for a stronger one to get everything mashed up even smoother. Makes a big difference when you want that extra creamy texture. Now it's time to dance and shake things up because good flavor needs good vibes, right? And here's the progress so far, looking smooth, fresh, and just about ready. All done and looking amazing. Time to scoop it out and get ready to enjoy. Now for the final step, let's season it with a pinch of salt and a sprinkle of fresh herbs to bring all the flavors together. And here it is, our finished product, fresh, vibrant, and ready to be enjoyed. It's simple but packed with flavor. This guacamole is the perfect balance of creamy, zesty, and fresh. It's packed with flavors that can elevate any dish. Pair it with grizzless fried chicken for a healthy light meal, or scoop it up with crunchy for the ultimate comfort food snack. Whether you are looking to eat clean or indulge, this guac has you covered. That's it for today. Avocado toast guacamole, so simple yet so good. Hope you are inspired to try this out for yourself. Until next time, stay hungry, stay creative, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys!